Today I want to talk to you about rejection dysphoria, rejection sensitivity dysphoria, actually. So basically people who have ADHD have a tendency towards having a type of rejection sensitivity that is stronger than typical populations. But even if you don't have ADHD, I'm sure you'll resonate with this video. Like essentially rejection dysphoria is where, okay, we all get rejected to things. Sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't. But like that rejection dysphoria is when it's like, it feels like a full rejection of you. It's not just, hey, this didn't work. It's not for you. It's like you were not good enough. How dare you? And to be fair, really it's rejection coupled with shame. That's what is the combination. And why people with ADHD tend to have this a bit more is that people with ADHD, especially ones who haven't been diagnosed or weren't diagnosed until adulthood, have these moments where they did things that looked off in social situations, and then they get big reactions from the people around them. And so like you might, and again, they could be silly little things that you weren't expecting, but because suddenly you get this big reaction of what were you doing, or why did you do that, or what, like this, again, why don't I have to back up? But why ADHD people do that is sometimes they're just not paying attention to certain surroundings, right? So people with ADHD struggle with verbal and nonverbal cues because they're just busy. Their brains are like, boom, 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 go, 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 do. Like they're just facts, right? And so they can miss nonverbal cues around them as a result of the speed at which their brain is processing all of the 50 million things. And so then they will hit these social situations where, oh no, I accidentally hurt someone's feelings and I didn't mean to. Oh no, I said this thing and you're not technically supposed to say things like this in public. That's supposed to stay in your head. Actually, I do that shit all the time. So I had plenty of experience with this. So then that, coupled with the reaction of the people around you that you would get growing up, would create this sense of rejection. Oh, I'm a bad person. Oh, I'm not supposed to say those things. Oh, why do I do and that's when we go into our self-implosion and shame and just treat ourselves like shit. So with that being said, there are ways to improve rejection sensitivity or rejection dysphoria. And one of the ways to practice is to, start slowing down and paying attention to nonverbal cues early on, because the reality is people with ADHD have to train themselves to pay attention. That doesn't mean you can't. You are capable of seeing eye contact, seeing body language, but you have to start training yourself to notice, oh, that's the person's facial expression. That's what they're saying. That's how, they may be saying this, but here's what their body is saying. So that's one way to practice, is to start learning to recognize those cues when they're happening. The second thing is to practice, not taking it personally, right? So what not taking it personally looks like in theory is, it's not me, it's the situation. Or it's not me, it's the timing. A lot of times when you get rejected, so say somebody wants to kiss you or you want to kiss somebody and it just kind of doesn't work out. Well, it's not me. It might be the timing. Maybe the timing that I went in for a kiss isn't working, or it's not me. It's the situation. Like maybe you went in for a kiss, but you missed the cues of the children are like, blah, blah, blah. And so the person is just not non-verbally prepared for your kiss. But it is your job. If you have this rejection sensitivity, it is your job and your responsibility to recognize that you have that rejection sensitivity and start doing things to support yourself so that you're not taking that out on your partner. Because when people have this rejection sensitivity or dysphoria, essentially there's a way that they blame their partner. Like, well, you always say no to me, or you always do this. And so instead of you kind of recognizing your own rejection challenges, you project it onto the people around you. So I have way more to talk about that I need to, but I can't do it in this video. So if you want to learn more, please come see me and visit therapistintstlouis.com to submit a contact form. Also, please like and subscribe, or submit your comments about rejection dysphoria and rejection sensitivity that you've experienced.